And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Heat taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the hill, Dean Kramer.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Whips it to Mountcastle. One up, one down. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone. Marte getting the start at second, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. One out, bases empty. And a foul ball. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So up next, Carlos Beltran. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they take the lead. It's 2-0. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Albert Suarez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down. Gary Carter getting ready to hit. Just missed. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. They got it for out number 2. Here's Justin Turner. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And there's the strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And 1-2. And there's a ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Base hit. And now here is Chipper Jones. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Turner, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. Cowser going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here in Baltimore and towing the slab, Randy Johnson. What's the scouting report on him?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Jorge Mateo in the box now, takes strike 1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
The pitch. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And ball 1. That one at triple digits. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Man at first, 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swinging a foul out of play. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
That one to first, and that's a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Number 50.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that one fouled off. Up and in, and a count even 1-1. This one in the air, right field. O'Neill under it. And there's one down. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that's a foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Cal Raleigh now at the plate. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. Misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise,
oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. Mickey Mantle digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Raleigh off of first with 2 away.
One ball, one strike.
This one in the dirt. And it is 2-1. In the air, out towards right center. Touches down. That's a hit. Now a relay to second. He's in there.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting.
Here's Ketel Marte. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. So he goes yard to left. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip. Base is empty with 2 away. Carlos Beltran, the next to hit. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. Makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Johnson. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here's Adley Rutschman. That one is upstairs. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Swings through it for the K. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, number 86.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line drive. And out number 1 on the grab. Justin Turner now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And it's through for a hit.
Waste no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Chipper Jones. And the first offering is not close. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they add to the lead. It's 7-0. Base is empty, one away. Now here is Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. Out to center. Cowser hauls it in, 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Ward stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one ripped. That's back there. Booyah! A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 8-0. Colin Selby into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off.
That's the ball. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball.
Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Now here is Mickey Mantle, 1 for 2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Come game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Heston Kjerstad, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Henderson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout.
From historic Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Ecuador and the Boston Red. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, Dustin May. How about a scouting report on him?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. The pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way. That's inside, and the count's full.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
High fly ball, right field. Makes the grab, 1 away. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Late with the swing there.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
One out, base is empty. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 2. On the ground. Steps on first for the out. Now, Carlos Beltran. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Beltran hitting third in the lineup, and he's usually in center, but today starting in right. That one missed.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
2-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Story sends it over to first. That's out number 3. Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher in this game, Randy Johnson. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Mantle settles underneath it, and there's one down. Now batting Jaron Duran.
The left fielder.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Romy Gonzalez stands in now and watches strike 1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Boston, new inning getting started. Leading off, Gary Carter. May back to work. In the air, right field, Abreu sizes this one up, hauls it in, and there's one away. Turner climbs in on that right side. Fly ball down the line. Abreu moving under this one. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And fouled off. Not close with that one. And the count's even at 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Called out on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. Garrett Whitlock taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Bobby Witt Jr. in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 out, space is empty. Up the middle. What a stop. The throw, and they get the out. Back here at Fenway, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Trevor Story now. This to third. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one way inside. Next offering upstairs. Almost got him. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now at the plate, Carlos Narvaez. That's inside. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
That smash towards center. Mantle brings it in, and the inning is over. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Steven Matz.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 41, Steven Matz.
Well, 1-run game. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. On the ground to the left. Whips it across. And a quick out, number 1. And the batter now, Cal Raleigh.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Rafaela on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Flied to right his first time. Foul ball. Out towards right center field, Abreu. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Rob Refsnyder.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That's to third. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's...
Hi, I am a kid who wants to be a YouTuber.
This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That often can be all you need, and that was the case here in this one.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you at the plate, Mickey Mantle. That one fouled off. Right side. Judge has it sized up. Brings it in, and there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor Ward. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ward goes 6'1", 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Next pitch way upstairs. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Runner on at first with one gone. Ketel Marte will hit next. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, one away. Out in front and foul to the left side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Rodon sets and deals. Now this is a rocket to left. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. Here's Turner now. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Rodon fires. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike. Ward on third with 2 out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in New York and on the hill in this one, Randy Johnson. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the strike.
Rosario on the move. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Caught him looking for the K.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And Judge spoils that one. Judge waits. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
On the ground to third. Down the line, and it's foul. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. A 2-run homer, and now they're out front. It's 2-0. 1 down, and here comes Bellinger. Rob Dibble comes on now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Paul Goldschmidt down.
Goldschmidt.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. And it's through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. And now Austin Wells. Check swing, called strike. That one the other way. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. And there's the strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot.
Bases loaded. 1 away. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Sliced hard but foul. Here comes the 0-1. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss. Foul ball still 0-2. Goldie at third. Volpe on at first with 2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Carlos Beltran. Rodon back to work. And that one fouled off. Hard hit left side. Over to Goldie. And quickly 1 away in the second. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. The shortstop takes the ball. Yankees up by 3. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first, and they get the out on Jones.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
And now the first baseman, Gary Carter.
Gary Carter.
And a swing and a miss. 2 outs with a runner at third. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Slater.
Slater. Now pitching, Raleigh Fingers.
First pitch misses. Just missed. That's in there, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own. One up, one down. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he's on at first. So digging in, Jazz.
Second baseman, Jazz Jr.
That one at triple digits.
Now pitching,
Rosario, the base runner at first with one out.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
To third, tag, got him. Aaron Judge at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Judge rips that one. Mantle in position. And that'll do it.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Yankees.
back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And it's fouled away. Next offering is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And there's one away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Slater gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And now Taylor Ward walked his first time. Fought off foul. 2 outs, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. One out.
Batting
Runner at
first,
second.
the first baseman,
And now Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
That one misses, and that's ball one. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Ground ball left side. Slings to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Gary Carter. Wentz back to work. And a foul ball. Chopped left side. Kim on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great. And now the catcher comes up to him, Gary Carter. Bottom of the inning, digging in, Gary Carter. Wentz back to work. And there's a ball. That one drifts inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there, got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Gary Carter now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it hits the fence. And now the tying run is into scoring position. And stepping in for New York, Gary Carter.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Next offering way off the plate. This one in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Now it's going to be Gary Carter. On the ground to third, and it's off the bag. And they get the out after the ricochet. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Gary Carter. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one down. First and second.
Now batting,
no
pitcher,
outs.
Gary Carter.
He's 0 for 1. To third. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Gary Carter.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
High fly ball out to left field. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. And it's 2 outs. Bases full. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Carter. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Look out. Way inside. Nothing happening on the bases, though. On the ground. And foul ball. That one inside, and now it's 3-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Under it is Acuna to make. So 1 out, nobody on. Gary Carter digs in now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a hit.